In the top 10 of WSGN's playlist, a Lost 45 at number 9. She Drives Me Out of My Mind by the Swinging Medallions, their follow-up to their signature hit, Double Shot of My Baby's Love. The Medallions, well, they were originally known as the Medallions. This was in 1962. They're from South Carolina, and they added the name Swinging 3 years later in 1965. Their first single, I Want to Be Your Guy, didn't do anything, but the follow-up to that record was originally done by a group called Dick Holler and the Holidays. They were from North or South Carolina, and this was their third single, Dick Holler and the Holidays, a song called Double Shot of My Baby's Love. It was put out as a single by that group in 1964, but it was not a hit. But when the Swinging Medallions picked it up, it just blew up. Went to number 17 on Billboard's Hot 100, but here in the South, it was number 1 across the board. Particularly in Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Panama City, they were just a party band and a half. Swinging Medallions. They played a lot. One of the featured acts at the Porto Armory in Birmingham, Alabama. Did I pronounce Armory right? I did. I believe I did. They played in Birmingham, Alabama, and 690 WVOK. That 50,000 watt daytime blowtorch out of Bessemer, Alabama. They were huge. I cannot emphasize how huge that station was in the 60s. WVOK in Birmingham. Bessemer, Birmingham. Their tower was in Bessemer. If I remember correctly, you drive up the old Birmingham Highway, and there was that brick building there, and that big tower behind it. WVOK and 610 WSGN. They showed the Swinging Medallions a lot of love. Double Shot of My Baby's Love, She Drives Me Out of My Mind. They also used to play a song called I Found a Rainbow, and a couple other songs by the Swinging Medallions. They were huge in the South. Oh, all over the place in the South. Two of the fellows in that group, Brent Fortson and Steve Codwell, they left the Swinging Medallions in 1966. They teamed up with 6 guys from a group called the Tassels. They're from North Carolina, and they formed Pieces of 8. And Pieces of 8 was another big act here in the South. One of the biggest hits here in the South. Was not a big national hit, but here in the South it was huge. Lonely Drifter. You probably remember that song, Lonely Drifter, by Pieces of 8. She Drives Me Out of My Mind. It is a Lost 45 as far as the national charts is concerned. Real big here in Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, but not played in Chicago or in Los Angeles. She Drives Me Out of My Mind went to number 71 on Billboard's Hot 100. But, it's kicking on WSGN's playlist the week of September 30th, 1966. It's at number 9.